Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to my lettuce laboratory. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, this is one I would recommend just starting out. You might notice down here I got a couple of those plastic shelves. Actually, that's one plastic shelf that's 2 foot wide and 4 foot long. It's split in half. And I think I paid at the time, 4.5 years ago, I paid $25 for that. No, wait a minute. 10 years ago, I paid $25 for that. So I don't know what they cost now, maybe 50. But anyway, I had a couple of scrap pieces of plywood, the white plywood over there. What that is, that's two pieces. They were the ends of some plywood, a half-inch thick, and I sanded them, painted them white. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the lab, but I also wanted to show you a couple of things that you might have missed. For example, I'll come in a little closer. You won't see my ugly mug today, just this video. In the back is the reddish plant on the left is a Merlot, and then there's a buttercrunch there, and some flat leaf Italian. Oh, what is that stuff you put on your salmon? I forgot the name of it. Anyway, that's what happens when you get to be 87. Anyway, the main thing I wanted to show you were these plants here are, let's see, 7 and 10, 17 days old. And I don't label them anymore because I can tell by looking at them what they are. For example, this is a new plant that I've just started. It's got little red streaks in it. I don't know if you can see them a little bit. There's some little blotches, red streaks and blotches. That's called Forellenschloss or speckled trout. It's from seed that kind of lettuce they like to grow in Austria in the mountains. And the next is a couple of Merlot. But here's the buttercrunch. Now, for some reason, and I don't understand why, the buttercrunch is, even though it sprouted fast, it didn't get it growing as good quickly as the Merlot this time. Usually it beats it. But in the background, right in the middle, is what these are like 17 days old. That one in the background is 40 days old. That's a buttercrunch. It's about 15, 16 inches wide, and they'll probably be about 9 inches tall from the top of the jar. But that's, I've gone to where, for now, I'm taking these because I have neighbors and I have relatives and people. I take these and kind of squeeze that down, cut off the bottom, the roots and stuff, stick it in a plastic bag. By the way, just to show you, here's my box of plastic bags. You get 30 of them at Aldi's for $1.50. I couldn't believe that. So it's just cheaper, and it takes up less space in the refrigerator. For my gallon Rubbermaid crisper, which I used to put lettuce in, but now I find I put grapes in it, and then my wife's always complained I take up too much space. So when I put this in a plastic bag and I sort of push the air out of it and put a paper towel, wet paper towel in there with it over where the roots would be connected if they weren't cut off, it'll keep up to like a week, week and a half, and then you just pull off leaves as you like it. You don't have to wash it because it's down here. It's fairly clean. I'm kind of have allergies, so I have the air scrubbed by my heating system, and with one of those 5-inch filters on it that keeps it really clean. But I just want you to take a look and see what these look like when they're just still little babies, 17 days old. Now this one over here, that's kind of getting to be a favorite of mine, not the favorite, but that is the reddest of all lettuce, and it grows very fast. And that's called ridiculous. That's what it's called. This is the same plant. I happen to have this jar that didn't have any, that I was going to plant 3 of these, but 2 of them, or 1 of them, they didn't germinate. I put 2 seeds in it, neither one of them did. So this one here is only 10 days old from the time I put the seeds in. So that's what you can expect. And you can see there the little grow plug that I have there. And it's green, it's got algae growing on it. That doesn't bother it at all. And that's the only place that gets algae, but it does that because it's damp and it gets light, so algae grows there. Doesn't bother anything. Anyway, I thought I'd make this little video and show you. Oh, by the way, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this bench. You can see there where I put a 2x4 under these 2 pieces, and I put a few screws in it to hold it down tight. Makes a good workbench. And then the lights up there, I have 2. Right now I have 2 42-watt lights. Let's see if I can get a shot of the ends of them. And one plugs into the other. I have the line going out here, plugs into one, and then this one, closest to me, plugs into the end of the other one. And together that's 84 watts. And I have a more powerful light that I've had in here. And I took it down and put these back up because I've decided that the only time I want to use the powerful lights, if I want to grow some spinach, I can't grow spinach in my house because it's too warm. It needs temperatures like below 60 degrees, and I'm not going to stand for that. But if I want to grow a plant that puts out and sautés like spinach, I take this plant right here, Butter Crunch, and I put that more powerful light on it, and it gets, you can see how bumpy this is. It gets even more so, and it gets really, really dark green, which means it's storing a lot of energy, just like spinach. And it tastes great, by the way, when you saute it. A little butter, you take a whole plant, a little butter, and of course you pull the leaves off and everything, but you take a little butter and saute it. And then when you pile it on your plate, just a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt and drizzle just a little honey on it. And wow, is that ever good. Anyway, that's about it for now. I'm running over almost 8 minutes here. So, bye for now.